host, Fireball, Texas. I'm gonna fly my newly minted Mirage F1 Charlie. I haven't even had this plane for a week, and well, we're making some kills with it, so we're gonna go and see what we can do. In all honesty, I don't really like this plane. It's gotten kills, but it's not. It doesn't have top end speed. It doesn't have top end agility. It's just kind of there with some decent missiles. But I'm going to show you guys how I've been getting kills with it. Maybe it's the right thing to do. It's probably not, but we're going to find out anyway. You there, Arrow? All right. All right, and we're rolling. So I'm bringing along two, basically this is the all-infrared kit. I'm going to go ahead and close the cockpit, turn off the radar, put it on dampening. I use HOTAS, for those of you who don't know. And we're going to roll. Take a look at this bird. It is half the size of a Tomcat. And about to break here up. Now, one interesting note on the F1C is that it does not like to stay at one level. I've got dampening on, which for most planes makes it smooth. But this thing, I have to keep pressure on the stick just to keep it flying straight. So now we're up over Mach. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up to about, 30, 45 degree angle. We're going to the moon, boys. Take a quick peek at the map. I'm almost to the edge, so I'm going to roll in a little bit. It holds its energy relatively well, getting up. And I do have the front aspect Magic 2s. So the reason I turned off the radar at the beginning of the match is to just not give away my position. I'm picking up nails from behind me. That's probably still a friendly. But now that the bull's starting to form, I'm going to go ahead and start my pull in. 27,000. I'll probably be about 30,000 by the time I get there. All right, that MiG-23 is gone. There's a MiG-21 down there. So what I do when I'm flying competitive or just trying to grind out in top tier, in realistic, you can go to this view, and there's something called zoom in arrow axis in your options under the controls, and you can pull that field of view back, because I'm not worried about guns at this point. We're using the missiles first. You can always zoom in if you want to get a better view, but for the most part, I just want this big walleye view. It's all about increased situational awareness. So now these guys are coming in close enough that I think I'll be able to get a missile shot, and probably on this J-37, who's turned off. But watch my speed. I'm already at Mach 1.1. So we are cooking it with gas. So now I'm actually going to take off this burner. And if I can lock the vegan, well, that's a swing and a miss, and that's a wing rip because I'm an idiot. Oh, from one. On the what? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Just this time, I'm going to hope for better results. Well, we can always go. Help is nice. Help is nice. And anyone who leaves me messages, I just want to let you know this, that I can't see that. Alright, so I'm immediately going to put this thing into TWS. And let's see. Let me make sure I put the gear up even. I may not have. So we're going to just fly off to the side here. What's up, Synthesis? I'm guessing that's Rachba. Still one of the cleanest camouflages I put on this. So now we're back up over Mach 1. I'm going to pull up. Now the reason you leave it in TWS if you have a vegan or a Tomcat is because they do not get the regular ping that they're being locked. And you can link that with your Sidewinders, which is what I'm going to try and do here, if I can avoid hitting the edge of the map. I know I've been locked at this point, which means there's probably a Tomcat or something over that way. But I'm also flying up to 30,000 feet, so they really have to be cranking their radar up in order to see me, which is fine, because we'll go cold and dark. That F-14's locking me up. Friendly. So now we're going to switch views again. Go back here. And we've got the Sidewinders on. And it's time to go hunting. I see that F4 is chafing, flaring for his life. So I'm going to avoid him. But Captain Duck here is not going to be so lucky. Well, gentlemen, this is one of the problems you get when you use multiple planes. I did not realize I ran out of fuel. But we're going to salvage something out of the match. And we didn't die, so hey. Final blow, got a reward for it. It looks like that friendly Tomcat didn't like that. Hey, I'll take it. Final blow. It's worth something. Alright. Let's go back to this freaking French grind. It's only going to get worse next week. Whenever this patch comes out, there will be a Mirage 2000. It's already been confirmed. And it fits my playstyle. I actually do better in this Mirage 3, but than I do in the F1. Well, again, it has a better, it's more agile. The Delta, so it's like the vegan, right? You can yank that nose, you can yank the nose when you want to. It has the Magics are a better dogfight missile than the Sidewinders. So you put Magics on a modern Delta with even more controllability. It's gonna be a fun time. So, but another key to grinding, for those of you trying to maximize your results, when you're going after a new plane, right? Say you have everything filled out. Say they add in the JA-39 Griffin. Hold on 1 second, it's gonna get a little loud. But what you do is every time you spade out a plane, every level you finish, you get a little extra boost to research, and it's worth more the higher the tier plane and the higher the boost, the higher the level. So what I'm doing is I have that Mirage 3 is almost spaded. Like, just a hair away from having it spaded. Like, I want to say 19,000. So what my plan is, when the patch does come out, I will switch over and fly that for a couple missions, do the same thing, and grab a kill or 2 or 4 or 5, 6, happens. Get that spaded, and I'll get an immediate bump, like 40,000 XP into the 400,000 it'll take, plus minus, for the Mirage 2000. So I'm doing the same thing with the F1, just so I can, one, get used to these missiles. I still haven't gotten a kill with these brand new to me at least, Magic 2s. I just got those last night. No chance to really mess with it. But their front aspect, yeah, that's what I've got on the inboard pylons. They're the infrared ones. They're garbage. But it's better than nothing, and I do have like the Super 550s. But I choose not to use them, although I am being locked up here pretty aggressively. But I also put him on my back, so...
Commencing attack! Affirmative! We're ahead of the enemy.
Up he launched. And he's dead. Just in case that's a Phoenix. Yep, that was a Phoenix. Well, the reason I know it was a Phoenix is because he, whatchamacallit, it managed to sit on there. Because once he died, that should have been the end of it. But no, it kept radar lock. I'm going to launch these.
Awesome.
Hey, did I not die? Did that count as a death? Like, really, did he get the kill for that? I was still in the plane. Guys, we're gonna have a problem. No worries. Nope, no death. Ah! No kill for you.
Attention to the designated grid square.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Commencing